Kenny, what is we not me?
What is we not me? I mean, I think it's really just team mindset. I think it's one of my favorite mottos that we probably had since I've been here. It's all about the team. I think we kind of have that mindset going into the season.
Is that what the team on the back of the practice uniforms came from too?
Yeah. I think it all comes together that way. Building off each other, just trying to take the next step with it. All moving on the same page.
Is that an Eagles doing? An Eagles meeting thing that
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a leadership thing. One of our meetings, and Coach Dews loved it, and I think the whole team really bought into it so far.
Kenny, what receivers are separating themselves right now?
Separating themselves. I think the good thing about this crew is that it's a group effort right now. I mean, obviously you got Jordan and Taste here, doing really well, but then guys like Shockey, Jared Wayne, Melquise, and the tight ends are also involved, and the young guys are Barden and JD. Bradley looks really good as well. So I mean, it's a group of guys, it's a group effort. Coach Mary's done a great job getting them right, and they're working really hard too.
How has Izzy looked from last year to this year? What are the biggest differences?
Just confidence to know what he's doing. He studied. That was the one thing I told him is, the only one that's not gonna, that's gonna hurt himself is himself. Honestly, if he doesn't know his playbook or if he doesn't, go out there and just play hard, that's the only reason why he won't succeed. So, he has all the tools, and Coach Powell's getting it right. I'm real happy with his progress so far.
Pat said that there's a bit of a slugfest for that squad right now between him and Vincent. Sorry, he said it's a bit of a slugfest between the two. What have it been like just seeing those guys go back and forth and prove, who should be sitting there next to you?
Yeah, I mean, competition, breeds success. So it's good to have competition. There's competition on every position group in the building, and they got to come and bring their best, or one guy's going to take the lead on it. So it's good to see that they're working together as well. Like, it's not like they're not helping each other out. The best man will play no matter what, so you might as well just work together and just go out there and play hard. So it's really good to see in that running back room.
Was it tough for you not to be working yesterday, or did you welcome the day off?
I welcome the day off. It was a little hot at Kennywood. I was sitting down for the majority of Kennywood. The whole line got on that water ride, so that was fun to see. Everyone enjoyed themselves, and it was good to have a day off. But obviously, we want to get back to work. And, we got September 4th coming right around the corner, so I want to be ready to go for that.
Things are obviously going to be different this year, Kenny. But I was curious, especially as a quarterback, how did having no crowds or smaller crowds last year change things for your mentality during a game, how you process it, everything, even as a quarterback too? Could teams hear you more clearly, or kind of get a better sense of what you're doing?
Yeah, I mean, I think audio-wise on film, I didn't like that. Obviously, you could hear clearly, what my cadence is, what some checks would be. So that was probably a huge negative part of it, but the positive was just the communication. Honestly, I was able to communicate with the O-line, the receivers, running back, pretty freely and openly, and I didn't have to scream very loud. They all kind of could hear me. So it'll just be an adjustment when we get on the road, and obviously Tennessee week 2, it'll be pretty loud, so we're preparing. We're going to start a little bit of working the silent count today, so we'll be prepared for it.
Did you kind of find it harder at all, without fans being there, to get up or kind of really get engaged with the game?
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people think that, but we work all year for 12 opportunities, so I think it could be 100,000, it could be 100 people. It doesn't matter to me. I'm ready to go, and so I don't think the energy was a lack, but obviously the enthusiasm from the fans, and the defense feeds off it. That adds an extra juice, just adds another limit to it. But I wouldn't say we were anything less than that.
Kenny, from what you're seeing so far, I know it's just been practices against your own guys, but why are you guys going to be better? What have you seen from the way you're working that you guys are going to be a better team this year?
Competition. We're deeper. If you don't have someone pushing you every single day, you don't have to show up and bring your best. You can be more relaxed. But I think every day, we're coming out here competing against the defense, and obviously competing in the room. So I want to be the best quarterback every day. Nick Patty wants to be the best every day, and then it trickles down to the O-line, to the receivers, the running backs, and we're going into the defense every day. So I think the competition aspect of it has increased for everybody. And I think that's why we're going to be better this season.
Can it make you guys better when you're playing against your defense? And they kind of know what you're going to do by now, I would imagine.
Yeah.
But what does that do for you guys to sharpen your game?
No, it pushes you to be mentally prepared. And I have to know the entire offense, and all of our guys have to be run to win, because maybe one day we get Jordan on this play, but then Shockey has to pop up the next day because we're going to adjust to it. Like you said, they played against us now all spring, all summer. So the guy who's really smart on defense has been impressive as boss. The linebacker, he's made a lot of plays. He made one today on me where I don't think anyone else on the team makes it. He's just, he's a step ahead of everybody, I would say, in the knowledge aspect of the game. So I love competing against him every day. Brandon Hill's another one on defense. I could point out that, he's really smart back there, and it makes it tough on us, and it just makes us better in the long run.
Has Keyshawn Campbell breathing down your neck?
Yeah, they all have. And I think the good news is, the offensive line and the defensive line have a really good relationship together, and it just builds off that competition standpoint that I've been preaching. Maybe one day, one play they'll get us, the next play we'll get them. It's just a back and forth battle. But I think we'll be prepared, for September 4th and the rest of the season. Just how long we've been working against each other.
Kenny, I know you were a senior last year, but can you kind of put into words the feeling of, knowing that, okay, this is it. This is like my last shot, and how that's not just true for you, but a lot of guys on this team that are in that situation. Maybe how that impacts what you guys are doing.
You just can't take a day off. And I had my senior speech the other day. That was the one thing I preached for. This thing goes fast, and I was a freshman sitting there watching, guys have their senior talks, like, Ryan Winslow, and they talk about how fast it goes, and now I was up there making my senior talk, and it just, you blink and it's up. So I think everyone knows that, we have a really special group. We're a pretty tight group, but it doesn't mean anything, in the long run. We have to go out there and win games, and, we can't waste the game, can't waste a Saturday. So I think everyone knows it's a championship game every Saturday. That'll be the mindset, when we walk on the field.
Do you think having so many guys in that search? I think you guys have as many 5th and 6th year guys as any team in the country. Do you think that can be a benefit for that reason, for that sense of urgency?
Yeah, absolutely. The older guys got to push the young guys. We've been in this situation before. We're in the dog days of camp right now. We're coming up on, everyone's looking forward to playing, hitting another colored jersey. But we all know, we've been here before, and like you said, this is our last run at it, so we're kind of leading the way, and the young guys are following suit.
Kenny, last year there were times where you were the best option in terms of running the ball. Just plays would break down or there were design stuff, but you need to stay healthy. Has Pat talked to you about making business decisions this year? Maybe I know you're a guy that likes to put your nose down and try to get that extra yard, but if you guys had that, you and Mark maybe had that discussion about when to be smart.
That's always been on my mind, and it's kind of just I have to know the situation. If it's third down, I'm going to go get the first down. If it's second down, I can get down, and we have some downs to work with. So it's really just being smart. And if I'm by the sideline, I'll step out. So it's just me being smart. It really hasn't been anything preached on it. I just got to go take care of it when I'm out there.
Is it hard to remember? In the moment though, because you're a competitor. Are you analyzing all that stuff, within the moment, or is it sort of instinctive?
Yeah, I have a pretty good idea of what the situation, how much I need to get first downs. But if it's like I said, if I think it's close, I'm just gonna put my head down and go get it. It's just the only way I know. But I'll be smart and I'll make sure I dive forward and get down and just protect myself the best way I can.
Kenny, you've gone for a couple of NIL deals. Now that Kenny Wood, Kenny Pickett, do you think that might be something in your future?
Who knows, man? I have not even thought about that. You're actually the first to think about that. So who knows? Maybe.
Just wanted to ask real quick about the offensive line compared to where you felt they were last year. I know they had Jimmy last year, but one thing that they've talked to us about is saying, last year they had to use whiteboards. They couldn't meet together. What have you seen their progress going through training camp now that they've had more time to be together and not as much restrictions?
Yeah, pretty much right there, just the continuity, just being able to be together. Together in meetings, sitting close, being able to talk to each other, having more walkthroughs, more live periods playing together under fire. I was really impressed with how they protected the scrimmage and today. So I think we're taking the right steps. It's just, we can't take steps back and just keep pushing forward.